In the heart of the sunny wind forest lived a tiny bird named Tilly. She had soft, yellow feathers, a tiny beak, and wings so small they fluttered like petals in the breeze. But Tilly had a big worry. She was afraid of almost everything. She was afraid of flying too high. She was afraid of flying too fast. She was even afraid of her own shadow sometimes. While the other birds soared through the sky, looped between clouds, and played tag in the air, Tilly stayed on the lowest branch of the tallest tree, watching quietly. "I wish I could be brave," she whispered every day, "just a little braver than yesterday." One morning, a gentle wind brushed through the forest. It carried a soft humming sound, like someone singing. Tilly followed the sound to a clearing where she found an old owl named Orin polishing his round silver glasses. "Why do you look so troubled, little one?" Orin asked kindly. Tilly shuffled her tiny feet. "I want to be brave, but I'm afraid of so many things." Orin tilted his head. "Bravery isn't about being fearless," he said. "It's about trying, even when you're scared." Tilly blinked. "Trying counts?" "Oh, yes," Orin said with a warm hoot. "Bravery grows one small flap at a time." Tilly thought about that all afternoon, and the next day she made a decision. She climbed to a branch just a little bit higher than her usual one. Her heart thumped like a tiny drum. "I'm trying," she whispered, and she flapped. Only once. But it was enough. The following day, she climbed even higher, 2 branches up. She flapped twice. She wobbled, squeaked, and nearly tipped backward, but she tried again. Day by day, flap by flap, Tilly's courage grew like a budding flower. She wasn't flying high yet, but she was trying. One afternoon, as the sun dipped behind the trees, Tilly heard something unusual, a frightened squeak from the forest floor. A baby squirrel was stuck between 2 roots, trembling. Tilly's heart jumped. She was scared too, but something inside her fluttered, a tiny spark of bravery. "I can help," she whispered. She climbed higher than she ever had before. Her feathers shook, her beak chattered, but she flapped her wings once, twice, 3 times and launched herself into the air. For a moment, she wobbled wildly. Then she steadied herself. Then she glided. Tilly floated down gently and landed beside the frightened squirrel. "It's okay," she chirped softly. "I'm here." She guided the little squirrel back to safety, step by step. When it reached its mama, the squirrel squeaked a grateful goodbye. Tilly stood tall, her chest puffed with pride she had never felt before. She flew, she helped, she was brave. That evening, Orin the owl settled beside her on a branch. "You did it," he said. Tilly shook her head. "No, I tried, and that's how I did it." From that day on, Tilly still got scared sometimes, but she never let fear stop her from trying. And little by little, she became the bravest tiny bird in all of Sunny Wind Forest. Because bravery doesn't arrive all at once. It grows, just like Tilly, one small flap at a time.